Hey guys, Kelly Surfer Guy here, up with my review of the Corporal Dwayne Hicks versus Xenomorph Warrior, otherwise known as the Battle Damage 2-pack. It's amazing. Before I even get into it. But look at these really cool things that they did with the side. You got the Xenomorph Warrior laying down dead, because it's acid, and then you got acid all over the cover of the cameras and stuff. It makes it realistic. Then you got Hicks over here yelling, screaming because he shot him, I guess, and then he shot another one, and it's right there, and it's acid everywhere. It's amazing. Then you go on this side, and this was the picture that was hinted by NECA, I guess you could say, the BTS or whatever. And this was the picture of it. It's just basically Hicks screaming, holding his gun, and be like, ah! Anyway, and then you got some really cool background art. That's pretty cool. You got Hicks standing there, and the alien like, ah, you shot me, you son of a bitch. Anywho, and then you got your same old reading. So honestly, there's no point in reading that. It's the same thing every time in all the aliens. I kind of wish they would give them profiles and stuff like Predators, but it's all good. It's not like horrible. And then also available Hudson and the Warrior. I can't wait for that. Aliens Genocide pack, which I've got 4 of, and I got 3 more coming in. So yeah. I fucking love that Genocide pack. I think you guys should know that by now if you're my original subscribers. So yeah, it's really cool. Let's get right to the figures themselves, shall we? Kind of had them pre-posed. Hopefully I can get them to stay again. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm going to do a 360 just like usual. You got the Xenomorph with the exploding head. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is so freaking awesome, man. And you got Hicks with his screaming head. Sorry, I had to adjust my light. Oh, it's so awesome. I don't know which one to do first. Let's do Hicks, since he's got a lot of shit. Let's get him over with first. We'll save the best for last. And probably one of the main reasons why everybody gets this pack, unfortunately. I got it for 2 things. I got it for both Hicks and the Warrior. Plus, I'm a completist, and I really want to complete the Alien series because I fucking love aliens. I mean, I love aliens so much that even if they made a newborn, I would acquire that. But yeah, Hicks is amazing. Let me just get right to it, okay? So, put him down. Like that. Now, I kind of got some paint chipping on mine, but it still works fine, so I'm not really worried about it. So it's okay. But, like I said, manufacturing errors happen. At least it wasn't as bad as my freaking, my Genocide pack back then. Oh man, that sucked. But the company that I bought this from is a really cool company, Puzzle Zoo. They're very cool. Oh, they're now called Toy Zoo. So sorry about that, Puzzle Zoo or Toy Zoo. They're really cool. I ordered that from them. I pre-ordered the Alien Series 2 from them. I plan to pre-order the Hudson 2-pack. I plan to pre-order the Wasp, the Armored Lost Predator, and maybe the Thermal Dutch. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I might just sell it because I'm not a huge fan of it. But I think I might get it for review-wise, just for the hay of it, Okay, so let's get down to business. Let's get to detail. Ow! Fuck, that's hot. That light bulb is not fucking cold. Alright, let's see. So we got Hicks with his screaming head. And now, for anybody that's just like, oh, it's a redo, it's a redo. It is a redo, but you know what? I have to just show you. Oh, God. Here you've got the original Hicks. And here we've got the new Hicks. Now, if you look closely, I don't know if it'll show up on my camera or not, but I'm going to try. As soon as I can get these guys posed. There we go. And it might just be the completest in me. I don't know. It could be. Oh wow, that's the only way I can get the lighting. Well, I guess it's worth it then. So we got Hicks and Hicks. And if I could get the detail to show up, it's not going to, is it? They look exactly the same, but I guarantee you there is more detail in the new Hicks than the other one. I didn't even think it was possible, but once again, NECA has managed to surprise me and all of the fans, I believe. There's even a little cool thing that they did with the new Hicks as well, other than the added accessories, of course. But let's get right down to it. Same old articulation. Oh, let me get some detail on his face, though. Amazing. And if the camera will pick it up, I don't know if it will, but they actually went all the way under. I mean, we saw it from behind the scenes, but for people that are just on YouTube just to see them and don't really follow Twitter or nothing, there is actually a full head sculpt under this helmet. And then also for other people that are just like, oh, why didn't they just add the helmet, make it removable? It's the same exact concept of the Predators with removable mask. It looks goofy, it wouldn't work, it would just be horrible. So they made two different sculpts. So seriously, guys, stop complaining about it, for the love of God. Be glad that there's a company that actually cares about what we think. I mean, come on. Anywho, and it's got some really neat features that I don't think anyone else has shown. From the views that I've seen, which is like only 2 or 3, I have not seen anybody mention some things that I found out about this. There was one thing mentioned that I didn't think that it was. I just think they would be an idiot, but they're not. Unfortunately, I guess it's a manufacturing error. The brand new headlamp that goes into this hole, it is too long. Unfortunately, it was a slightly longer piece. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. So, here are the original things from the Alien Series 1. Oh gosh, I dropped the shotgun. Let me just compare right now and get it over with. Alien Series 1. You've got motion tracker. Nothing fancy or anything. It's just the same old, right? Well, the difference is detail once again. For instance, the one on the right is the new one. The one on the left is the old one. I mean, darker and defined. As you can see, it's more polished. It looks like Woody's shoes from Toy Story. That's all I can think of. I'm sorry. It just came to mind. I'm sorry. The shotgun, even. Now, this is something I don't know for sure, but I can find out right now because I have all my accessories in a bag. Yes, I know it sounds goofy, but, you know, it goes a long way. If you ask me. Oh, by the way, don't fret if the little notches break off. They're really, really tiny, really fragile. It's bound to happen. It happened to my old one. Let's see. Details, details, details. This one is actually different. It's not that different. It's pretty much the same. No real other added details to it, as far as I can tell. It's much more smoothly, what's the word, executed, I guess. But, you know, it was their first time doing it, so what do you expect? It's like the same thing for the Alien Queen. I'm trying my hardest not to expect the most amazing queen ever, because it's going to be their first time. And if it sells good enough, which I think it will, if it's any good, if it's better than McFarlane, it probably will sell well. I mean, the McFarlane one sells well, and I'm sorry guys, but that McFarlane Queen was crap. There's no sugarcoating it. Like, that is the worst example of an Alien Queen that I have seen in a long time. The hands are horrible. Like, why the hell would she even have a closed fist? And this isn't my time to rant, so I'm just gonna get off of that before I go any further and piss people off. So yeah, let me show you all the accessories he comes with in this 2-pack. He comes with custom, or you know, basically always what we're gonna get: pulse rifle, shotgun, new shotgun holster, brand new accessory, motion tracker. And the cool thing about this motion tracker is I don't know if it'll pick it up on the camera. Probably not. I'll be able to lift up the light. Yeah, you can't see it. But the difference between the new one and the old one is that the new one actually looks even more movie accurate, which I didn't think was possible. It's like staticky and everything. It's got a really cool tone to it. And then you've got the other shoulder lamp. So, if you own Series 1 and you just got this, that means you have 2 shoulder lamps, which means you can pose your Marines with each a shoulder lamp. Yay! But I really can't wait for the Hudson back, because I really want to see Hudson screaming. I love the game over face, but I can't wait to get that one so he can be all badass like he is. And it really disappoints me when people are like, he's not a badass, he's just a pussy. I mean, yeah, that was his character, but he was pretty badass in itself. He's a normal character. It's not like you're gonna fucking walk into the aliens and on aliens and be like, oh, I can take them. It's nothing. No, you're gonna be shitting your pants. That's some shit you gotta deal with right there. Anywho, let's see if I can figure out what else was. He's got the welder, of course. Oh, before I get into articulation, let me just give you something that's pretty cool that I have not seen anybody do. If you can look closely, this thing's closed. It does not come closed. Oh wow, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Here we go. And basically, it's a really cool addition. I don't even know if it's really supposed to work, but I got it to do it, so I assume it was made that way. Basically, you know, you could attach and unattach and reattach it as you see fit for, you know, certain scenes and stuff. I thought that was a really cool idea, especially as small as it is. The fact that it's sturdy enough to withstand that's amazing. That's pretty amazing. But I'm worried about his articulation because of the paint thing, so I'll probably just pop it off later on. If it breaks, I'll probably pop it off and use his armor for another custom if I make one, I guess. But okay, let me get to articulation before everybody gets pissed at me. Alright, we got heads on a ball joint. It goes all the way around and stuff. It's not really that hindered because this is a soft plastic. And it really didn't go that far because the head wasn't made to go that far, apparently. But you got the ball joint, you got the swivel, you got this really scary ass tight socket joint or something like that. It goes up and forward and spins. You got the other one that spins and bends. And you got ab crunch, ab swivel. Then you got the whole entire waist swivel as well. And then you got a ball joint and, all the way out, in, swivel, double jointed knees, epicness, double jointed knees, and then you got ball jointed foot, and then you got the toe articulation. So that's the end of part 1 for Hicks. I give him a 10 out of 10 because he looks really good. I like him. He comes with an amazing amount of accessories. He's really detailed, great sculpt and everything. It's really cool. So thanks for watching part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, guys. Peace.